Welcome back. Today is Pie Day, and make a tasty, savory shepherd's pie before you get into your sweet dessert pies. Joining me now in the kitchen for the sponsored recipe is Chef Daniela Oliveira. Thank you so much. Shepherd's pie is one of my all-time faves.
Nice.
Because it's got everything. It's got the savory and the mashed potatoes and the protein. Okay, but this one has a twist with yams.
Yes, so instead of using ground beef, I'm using the corned beef, right, which is brisket that has been cured with salt. So it's a nice, very traditional at this time. British, Irish, there's some fight over that. But anyway, so I'm doing that so that's natural, a little bit more salty and savory. And then I'm using the yams to kind of balance that flavor.
But it's not too sweet, is it?
Not too sweet.
No, we're making it savory with the yams.
We're making it savory. It's just, so we're making this a little more spicy, more, salty. So it pairs nice with the yams,
mild yams. Okay, you started with the onions, I see.
Yes, so you're gonna cook the brisket, the corned beef. You can follow the instructions on the package. I use in my pressure cooker. You do have the recipe on details. I do for about 60 to 70 minutes in my pressure cooker.
Okay, at least an hour 10, okay.
With the onions and some beef broth. Then we'll come, this is what we have once we
So you cube it?
I cube it because it cooks faster, so nice and falling apart, okay? And that is the broth that comes in the pressure cooker.
Excellent.
Okay? So this is the first step.
Everything. Okay, so you're cubing it even in the pressure cooker.
I cube it, add it to the pressure cooker with some onions, some the spices that comes in the package, and then with some beef broth.
Okay, so once that comes out of the pressure cooker, you've got already the onions cooking.
Yes.
And then what else are you adding?
So then I'm gonna season the filling for my pie. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So I would do onions, I do some tomatoes, some thyme, some rosemary. Okay.
It smells so good.
Yeah, some garlic, all that stuff. And I like to add a little bit of cinnamon and some nutmeg and some spices to that as well.
Some depth in there.
And I mean, the longer you cook, take your time cooking it. We are on TV, you have to kind of hurry up, right?
Yes, we do.
But we do, you can add some beer, some Guinness beer or some wine, just to add some tangy, some acidity to your dish. And this is going to cook, reduce. You're going to season with salt and pepper.
How long would you say? Like, are we talking about an hour?
No, about 10, 15 minutes. That should
not
be,
that long. Okay.
Especially this amount. If you make it a bigger amount, then it might take a bit longer. But let's assume it's already simmered, nice and reduced, all the flavors. We add some veggie there. I'm doing peas and corn. You can add carrots. You can add other, veggies that are asparagus, anything that you like. Once we have all this nice cooked, we added the broth, right? We added the meat. And once this is all cooked, this is what we have right here.
So we fill in and make the pie. And I love how you make it in individual little pies. You can make a casserole.
Yes, you can, definitely.
But I love this for smaller families, especially in my family. The kids might not eat so much, and then you have all of these leftovers.
Exactly, yes. And you can freeze it. You can freeze it in the individual portions as well. You don't serve it all and just
so maybe you have 6 of these or 4 of these, and then you can freeze. You can just put the top on, and then I love that so much.
The other step is the potatoes, right? The mashed potatoes. So you can do regular potatoes, but we're using yams. So just like you make your potatoes with some cream, some butter, I made a yam mash.
Okay, so why don't we make it?
Okay.
What's the first step?
So the first step we're going to do...
Oh, you're going to make me do it. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to do you do it. And
so this is layering.
Layering, yes. Just enough. Yeah.
Okay, how about that? Is that too much?
You can put a little bit more.
Okay, so we've got like 2. Okay, the rest is in here.
And then you're going to add the mash on top.
Okay. And then you seasoned the yam with salt and pepper?
Salt, pepper, cream, and butter. And this is... So you can choose different ramekins, different containers that you have. You can make it into a big container. And you can freeze it at this point
at this stage. You don't even have to cook it. Because everything's cooked too.
Yeah, and then it's going to be nice and fresh when you pop it in the oven.
And then how long and how high of a heat?
So 350 degrees, and again, everything is cooked here. So you're just looking for it to start bubbly, and melt a little bit of that cheese just to come to temperature.
Mom, daughter, son. We've got our meal already.
For sure.
Can I try
In my
this?
house will be son, daughter, and mom.
Yes, yeah. Okay, it's piping hot right now.
It's very hot, so be careful.
Okay, where can people? Oh, before we tell people about the recipe, you've got all the things ready for Easter and St. Patty's Day.
Easter, St. Patrick's Day, please. Yes, we have a lot of fun, ready to eat dishes already. Cookies and chocolate, and we also have cooking classes. Super fun things. Visit your Harmon's and check it out.
You already have the packaged cabbage for people.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me tell you, I was at Harmon's yesterday, and they have the gold coins, but they have huge, giant ones.
Yes.
And that would
Super
make such a cute little thing when the kids get up in the morning. This shepherd's pie is to die for.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
I'm glad you like it.
And I'm a connoisseur of shepherd's pie, so you did so awesome, Daniela. All right, thanks again to Harmon's for sponsoring this interview. That recipe will be on our website shortly.
All the details there.
That's right.